really clear. Ooh, shoot my heart from the tears. Ooh, right back, kick it wet. Ooh, slip and slide out of last year. Facing my ocean of fears. Trying to take you to a new tier. Evaporate, I disappear. When they get too hot around my peers. Yeah, I'm on the boards, trying to ride the wave. I'm at the board, I try when I'm drained. My news feed, my rest from my brain. Yeah, I need my rest in this rent. I'm in the pool, trying to stay afloat. Driving through the lane like a little. If I hit it, it wins. I'm stopping till I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit them with finesse. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, wet. I'm stopping till I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit them with finesse. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. A beautiful look down at Staples Center, one of the marquee basketball. And a moment to check out who the Los Angeles Lakers have coming up. On Sunday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Chris Paul and the Phoenix Suns. Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The 1-2 punch of George and Kawhi on the perimeter. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court, and it's Jackson in at the point. And for the Lakers, the big three for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. Dwight Howard out there with Malik Monk. Wasn't always this way, but when the Clippers come to town now, it's a hot ticket, Candace.
It is a hot ticket. You have fans that are excited in the city of Los Angeles rocking Clippers jerseys in LA.
Here's James. That one is off. And the Clippers will come the other way. Here's Westbrook. Inside, Zubac with the steal. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Here's Leonard. Good work defensively by James.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Left side, Davis. From 12 feet. Howard, the pass to Davis. The three, James. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
And you have to honor James' outside shot. He's more than capable of bearing it from the distance.
Well, Candace, some great post players in the game today. What skill do you think is critical for post players to have right now?
I think it's super important to have a move and a counter move. There's so many players in this league that are able to get to their move, and everybody in the entire arena knows that they're going to do it. They can't stop it.
And you must have a celebration after a big dunk as well.
Got to. staple.
Now here's Monk. And stolen by Leonard. Jackson on the wing. Soft touch off the glass.
And this is why you run the offense through Kawhi, the elite decision maker.
The Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Westbrook against Jackson. Outside Davis. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
The strength of Anthony Davis helps him when he needs to gut through physical defense.
Here's Leonard. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Well, Candace, he's had some trouble getting on the court in the past few years because of injuries. But when Anthony Davis is healthy, he makes a huge impact.
Anthony Davis has talked about how important just LeBron has been to his career, not just on the court, but off the court. So if he's able to continue to do the things that LeBron does to make sure that his body is healthy, there is no question that the Lakers are going to be back in the hunt for a championship.
Now, here is James. It's Monk on the wing. And the 3 off target. The Clippers have gone 3 of 7 so far. Monk with a steal. And it's Westbrook that time on the assist by Davis.
The playmaking improving with time. Davis has an improved sense of when his guys are open.
The Clippers trail. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in, Howard grabs the miss. The Lakers have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. And Davis gets double teamed. Pass to Howard. Wide open look. Again, the Lakers score. Well, Candace, you've won WNBA titles, college titles, gold medals. I could go on and on. Is there a championship that you cherish the most?
The WNBA championship for me is the best of the best. I think that was the championship that took the longest to get. That was the hardest. You know, I think because of that, I appreciate it that much more.
And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Anthony's checked in for Howard. Ariza comes in for LeBron. Bazemore's checked in for Monk. And Nunn is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. To the paint. Here's Ibaka. And the jam by Ibaka.
With a high basketball IQ and improving playmaking abilities, Luke's growing as a distributor.
Anthony right side. A minute 31 left in the first. No good off the back of the rim. Here's George. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
Nunn against Bledsoe. Outside Nunn. Shot from the top of the key. Count that bucket.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Bledsoe drawing the double team. Ibaka the pass to Kennard. On target from range.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Now here's Nunn. To the middle. 6 to shoot. And that one's good. Davis has got his second bucket on the night.
We know AD can score from anywhere, but he's pretty much unstoppable from the foul line.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Ibaka. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Nunn against Kennard. Nunn, the pass to Davis. Basket's good. Davis has got 6 points.
Hey, point guards out there, you want to pad your assist totals? Hit Davis on the roll.
George, a deep 3. And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. Lakers ahead. They're up by 3. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. can be a one-man army, rebounding, scoring, and assisting. But Russell Westbrook knows he's got a
We got to do it together. And I think that's...
Westbrook is all about winning, Grant.
Yes, he is, and his teammates will tell you as well. For all the stats he piles up at the end of the day, he's laser focused on getting the dub.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
They're showing some muscle here in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint.
So, on the floor for the Clippers, Serge Ibaka is out there with Nicholas Batum. Then it's Terrence Mann, then it's Luke Kennard, and it's Bledsoe in at the point guard position. Outside Davis. Good, and it's Rondo who picks up the assist. 9 points in the game. Well, Candace, this is a question I'm sure you've heard before, but growing up, was there a player or players who you patterned your game after?
Well, honestly, I was the biggest Allen Iverson fan. So I was the center that was going out on the game, trying to throw passes like AI, trying to dribble and get that crossover. So I really loved watching AI growing up, and C. Webb was another player. I loved his versatility. I loved his ability to get to the basket. So I'd say it's those two.
Nice. Outside, Rondo. Outside for Davis. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
There isn't a more versatile big in the league. AD does everything you ask on both ends of the floor.
The Clippers call timeout. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Candace, it's got to be great to have a daughter who can experience your career and achievements right alongside with you.
It's nothing like it. It's nothing like having to do what you say. Anytime I tell her a lesson or something, there's always an ability to go on the computer and make sure mommy is doing what she says. So it's been a great experience. All of my trophies, all of my accomplishments have been with Layla, and I wouldn't have it any other way because it's really honestly us.
Well, maybe the best way to describe Candace Parker, she's a great mom.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Westbrook against Jackson. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. And it's going to be on Ivica Zubac. And the free throw, no good.
When I think of Westbrook, I think of one of the most intense players ever to play the game. A true competitor doing whatever it takes to will his team to a win.
Jackson can't get it to go.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And down it goes. 2 points.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Well, Candace, we're seeing a lot more national broadcast of WNBA games. Great to see that enhanced spotlight on the women's game right now.
Yes, visibility is so important. You can't understand what you're not able to see, so it's going to be crucial for our game's growth to continue to have that.
And that one good. And it's an 11-point Laker lead.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Jackson finds Leonard. From 15 feet away, Howard grabs the miss.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Leonard against Westbrook. Pass to Ellington. James outside. From deep. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. The Clippers have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
I tell you, the high release on Leonard's shot gives him an advantage in that mid-range area.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
All right, BA, Russell Westbrook last season said titles won't define him. He said, quote, I grew up in the streets. I'm a champion. I don't have to be an NBA champion. My legacy isn't based on what I do on this court. It's what I do off the floor. How many people I'm able to impact and inspire.
Different perspective, Allie. Good stuff. Jackson can't get it to go. The Lakers have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Pass to James. Now Howard. He's guarded by Zubac. Howard inside. Zubac there.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
All right, Candace, always great to have you on the broadcast. Hope you can come back real soon. We'll save a spot for you.
Oh, I'm going to hold you to that, BA. I'll hold you. Thanks so much for having me.
It doesn't get much better than a visit from Candace Parker.
Oh, man, she's forgotten more about basketball than most people will ever remember. One of the true greats.
We all know LeBron is a big-time athlete, but right there, uses pace and timing to get to where he wants.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. Well, Anthony Davis helped rescuing the Lakers from some lean years. In the 6 seasons prior to his arrival, they'd missed the playoffs more times than in the previous 65 years of the franchise.
And a year after they got him, they're hoisting the Larry O'Brien Trophy. And now with his new contract, he should help them compete for a long time to come.
And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Anthony's checked in for Howard. Ariza comes in for Anthony Davis. Monk, he's checked in for Ellington. And Nunn is subbed in for Westbrook. Pass to Jackson. The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Here's Monk. James outside. 36 seconds left in the second quarter. Drives to the hoop from 17. Batum pulls it in. Well, the Clippers shooting only 35% so far. George for 3. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
You need guys who can stretch the floor or the offense doesn't flow. Paul George is one of the best at it.
Pass to Anthony. James outside. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out the quarter at.
Thanks, I'm here with Frank Vogel, and coach, the offense seemed to get on track in the second quarter. What changed for you?
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He ended up with 15 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. It was a return to form for him tonight after struggling in their last outing.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
The big 3 for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. Malik Monk is out there with Dwight Howard. That's the Laker 5. Here's Leonard. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Leonard's got 9. Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, B.A., I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club.
Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 11.
You can see the work Kawhi has put into his ball handling. Gets separation almost any time he wants.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Stolen by Jackson. To the inside. The ball's knocked loose. Three-pointer. The Lakers with a rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. For the Clippers, Kennard comes in for Leonard, and it's Bledsoe in for Jackson.
And we've heard those telling LeBron to shut up and dribble and stay out of it when it comes to social issues. Fortunately, he has no intention of standing on the sidelines.
Zubac's with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Zubac passes to Bledsoe. Beyond the arc. No good. So the Lakers will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 14. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand.
You can't give Westbrook a lane like this. You're just asking to get dunked on when you do.
And LeBron not just raising his voice, he's helped others do the same. His More Than a Vote initiative instrumental in getting record numbers to the polls.
Opening up NBA arenas as voting centers. You want a government by the people, for the people. The ballot is how you do it.
It's James on the wing, defended by Kennard. Just 5 on the clock. Shot's good by James.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Zubac passes to George. Check by Davis. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Westbrook against Bledsoe. And rejected. Pass to George. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Out to the right wing. They shoot again. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Timeout called, the Lakers.
You have to feel a bit for Paul George. Had a rough go of things ever since he labeled himself Playoff P. He knows he'll have a spotlight on him because of that moniker.
Changes now for the Lakers. Anthony's checked in for Anthony Davis. Bazemore comes in for James. And it's Rondo in for Monk. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. And with George, he caught flack for that. But he used the noise as motivation spinning.
And it pushed him to some of his best basketball yet. Paul George always shows up in the playoffs. But he'll need to win a title to lose the doubters once and for all.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
At the line for Los Angeles, Carmelo Anthony. 2 shots.
free throw drops for Anthony. And over the last few years, Smitty, a rising number of stars have forced trades. Is that a trend you like to see?
You know, I don't like to see it. Sometimes you understand it in certain situations. I will say it can hurt smaller market teams, but we said this is a players' league for a while, and now we're really seeing it.
Ibaka, the pass to Bledsoe. Into the lane. And they pick up 2. Bledsoe's got his second bucket of the night.
You don't see guards with Bledsoe's strength too often. Part of what makes him so unique.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, here were the NBA's top dime droppers last year. Russell Westbrook on top.
It was a virtuoso performance. They ran the offense through him time and time again.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
1:56 left to play in the third. Ibaka finds George. Over Howard. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. They'll pin that one on Rajon Rondo.
Power move from PG-13. He's added a lot of muscle to his frame over the years, putting it to good use right there.
And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there, but his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
Rondo with it. Ibaka on him. Clock at 6. Westbrook. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
In the paint, Westbrook's agility makes him a tough cover. He just slips past the D and gets his shot.
Down low. Here's Ibaka. Banked it in off the glass. Ibaka's gotten his second bucket of the game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Rondo with it. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Bazemore. Lets the 3 fly, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. Bledsoe for 3. Ibaka. It's good on the putback.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Kennard against Westbrook. Stolen by Bledsoe. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. The shot no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 14. It's Bazemore on the wing. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one.
He gets it off quickly. Bazemore much improved on the catch and shoot.
George outside. With 2 seconds left. Misses at the rim. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. We'll be right back with you shortly. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the floor for the Clippers. At small forward, Kawhi and Batum. Terrence Mann is out there with Jackson. And it's Ibaka in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Mann. Nunn defends. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Batum. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. The Lakers in the lead. To the middle. Tipped. To the inside. Pass to Bazemore. Outside Nunn. Throws it up high. And Anthony slams it in.
And the lead increased passes on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Here's Jackson. Leonard, right side. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
That's the leadership they're looking for from Jackson. Staying patient, surveying the court, locates the open man.
And here's Rondo. Anthony outside. Baseline jumper. And again, it's the Lakers.
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
Jackson can't get it to go.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Anthony against Jackson. Anthony, left side. The rebound by Jackson.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. The Lakers call timeout.
And Kawhi Leonard dipping his toe into free agency. Now, he opted out mostly to sign a longer contract with the Clippers. And in just 2 years, he has shown his value for this franchise. So they felt the same, and both are now linked for the next 4 years.
I was able to listen in on what Frank Vogel told the team earlier. He told them, quote, play as if it's 0-0. We want that type of energy and focus. We might be winning, but this game is not over yet. It's a clear message, guys.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Jackson outside. Inside, stolen by Davis. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Outside Nunn. Outside Monk. Tipped away. 5 to shoot. Here's James. Off the left rim and out.
It's a shot you would think he would make. He just doesn't make it all the time.
Anthony against Leonard. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. The 3-ball. Can't hit that one. The Clippers go the other way with it. Here's Mann. Pass to Leonard. The 3. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Lakers have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Now here's Nunn. And there's the lob. And Davis slams it home.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
The Clippers shooting 40% so far in this one. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
The Lakers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. James passes to Anthony. Takes a 13-footer. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the paint. Here's Ibaka. And the jam by Ibaka.
Nice pass by Kawhi Leonard. You can tell he's been working on his playmaking.
The Lakers call timeout. They lead by 11. 1:21 left to play in the fourth. All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. George finds Jackson. Here's Leonard. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. And for the Lakers, they're shooting 44% here in the fourth quarter.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Lakers.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well. Just really impressive.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Anthony Davis.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
The three, Westbrook. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
George outside from downtown, and he buries it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
No moment is ever too big for Paul George. He remains confident in the clutch.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Onto the floor for the Clippers, Marcus Morris Sr. Kawhi Leonard.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
Clippers foul. Paul George.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that increases the lead to 6. The Clippers call timeout. They trail by 6. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
They need to answer fast.
Not only do they need a bucket, they need a 3 just to give them any chance at all.
George for 3. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Now Westbrook. So we see the Lakers get the win here. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Russell.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian.
Taking place in the heart of Los Angeles. This is it. Opening payday.
Thank you, Kevin.
They probably do, and we certainly know how LeBron feels. David, thank you. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Phoenix. On Monday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And for the Lakers. And they have their big 3 all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Malik Monk out there with help. Now here's Booker over Monk. No good from Booker.
And you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense. You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Paul gets it to go from 18 feet away. And Craig, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
James finds Howard. Nice shot by James. James has got his second basket of the game.
I like this one. Put LeBron off ball and make a play for it.
Paul against Westbrook. Paul passes to Booker. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even the slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
Crowder kicks the Paul. Passes it to Booker. Over Monk. No good from Booker.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
James outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. James has got 7 points in the game.
Love the confidence from James. Has the mindset that he can let it fly from anywhere.
And there's the pass to Booker. Charity swipe shot. That's good on the jump shot.
And the intelligence. Love watching Booker operate in these situations. His decision-making has really improved over the years.
Now here's Westbrook. And there's the drive. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
All finds Booker. And for those teams that suffered a harsh ending to last season, Greg, what are they feeling here on opening night?
I mean, motivated. You think about that kind of thing all summer, and the chance for retribution starts now.
Here's Davis again, Los Angeles.
Even from mid-range teams, strong mechanics like his work at any distance.
Ball against Howard. To the inside. And Ayton throws it down.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Paul against Westbrook. In the corner, it's Monk. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Suns trailing. Bridges outside. Over to the left wing. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
And that's how he answered. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really like going at each other, don't they? Now here's Paul. Bridges kicks to Paul. Pass to Ayton. The 9-foot shot. Here's Crowder. And the rejection by LeBron.
Versatile, talented defender. LeBron excels at using his athleticism and length to swat shots away.
On for three. That one doesn't drop. So Phoenix will take it the other way. And the wide open shot from Paul. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Here's Davis. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway. So a three-point play chance for him.
That's just superb focus right there. I mean, I like how Davis takes the hit and just keeps working to get to the bucket.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Howard. Carmelo Anthony comes in for James. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Monk. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Saric has the open look. Phoenix, no good that time either. Lakers leading by 5. Rondo passes to Davis. Launches a three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And up the court come the Suns on the break. There's 39 seconds left here in the first quarter. Crowder with it. He's picked up by Rondo. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Anthony Davis. Pass to Johnson. Misses the three. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And here's Nunn. Outside Rondo. Inside. Here's Jordan. Shoots over Shamet. And it's Jordan. That time on the assist by Rondo.
Well, look, if you're out there with Rondo, you find some open space, and he's going to find you.
Payne looking around to stop the run. And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly. And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today, Chris Paul opening about how his team works together.
With anything, whether it's business, work, relationships, whatever, it's communication. And I think that's something that we're doing an amazing job of right now. And that's communicating, talking through things, and making sure even...
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Suns. Johnson is out there with Jay Crumb. Then there's Saric. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Payne at the point guard position. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. The results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Here's Saric. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Lakers.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Oh, forget about three-pointers. Give me a look from right in tight. I'll take it all day long.
And last year, Carmelo Anthony climbed into the top 10 all-time in scoring.
Well, I mean, he's a surefire Hall of Famer. And he may never get that NBA title, but you factor in college and international play, and there's no doubt he'll be in street.
Knocks down the three ball.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Lakers lead by 12. Now here's Anthony. Passes it to Nunn from past the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Nunn's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Los Angeles. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 in the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Yeah, an interesting history between these two. I mean, last year they were swept by this club in the regular season, but rebounded to take them down in the playoffs.
Let's hear it, man.
Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Davis is checked in for Jordan. LeBron comes in for Trevor Ariza. Kent Bazemore is checked in for Kendrick Nunn. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And the Suns here with a different look. Andre Ayton's checked in for Saric. Mikal Bridges comes in for Crowder. Booker, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And Paul's subbed in for Cameron Payne.
Against Booker, a little contact usually doesn't go a long way. Strong body control there.
The pass to Bazemore. Looking for Anthony and gets it there. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, the strength of Anthony shining through there. He's able to take the contact and play right through it.
Paul passes to Booker. Ayton trying to break free. And there's Booker on the assist by Paul.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
Bazemore hits the bucket.
Way to showcase the court vision. Westbrook, I mean, he gets his teammates some wide open looks.
Down low, here's Booker. It's tipped. Now LeBron, 7 points in the game. He takes it in. Here's Davis. Some solid defense from Ayton. Suns trail by 15. Paul, right side. On the wing, Booker for 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, the pass-first attitude of Paul, I mean, so adept at finding his teammates in their spots, especially in the air.
Here's James. Rebound by the Suns. 1:21 left here in the second. Booker dishes to Johnson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on LeBron James. This is his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Dwight Howard's checked in for Los Angeles. Monk comes in for Kent Bazemore. So Johnson hits 2 of them.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a post.
LeBron James on the wing. Pass to Howard. Sinks that one from the post. And the Lakers lead by 12.
You can't allow Howard to get this kind of position. He's confident in his ability to score inside.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And look at Ayton get up there. Have to enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Now here's Westbrook. LeBron passes to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Johnson against Davis. Johnson kicks to Ayton. Over Howard. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And here's Davis for 3. Yes, it's LeBron picking up the assist. Davis has got 10 points.
They couldn't ask for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense. Booker
dishes to Johnson. Paul surveying the floor. Over Howard. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They lead by 15. Kenny, give us your take.
Down in the paint, they're doing everything right, seeking out high percentage looks. So far, the defense hasn't had any answer for that. And we'll see if those adjustments that the coaches are making at halftime
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
And they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point, with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Howard is out there with Monk. That's the Laker 5. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Paul. Dwight Howard grabs the board. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Their next game, playing at home, is the Nets coming to town. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Offensive rebound. Howard, the pass to Davis. For 3, Westbrook. That shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Ball outside. 11 feet away. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 into the free throw line. That one on Monk.
It's so impressive. What an enduring talent Chris Paul has been. I mean, a lot of change around the league. CP3 is doing his thing and leading his guys to success.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work, gets the most out of his teammates, and has done that wherever he's played.
James against Crowder. And the shot goes in. James has got 9.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
And they will get the basket in, folks, as they rule goaltender.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Lakers. Phoenix also making some changes. Sharge checked in for DeAndre, and Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. James outside. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And the Lakers with another miss. Suns trail by 14. Bridges left side. Pass to Payne. Sharge looking around. Back to Payne. And the Suns take on 2 more.
There's no reason you should leave someone open around Sarge. I mean, that's just asking for trouble.
Westbrook with it. In the corner, it's James. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
That cuts the lead to single digits. Payne's got 5 points in the quarter.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Lobs it up for Jordan. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Booker in the post. Monk defending. Lakers leading by 9. Outside Westbrook. Kicks it to James. And you think of the superstars who dominate the game with their skill level, Chris, like Steph Curry, Nikola Jokic, even Luka. Who are those skills superstars from when you played?
Oh, well, I mean, I tell you, for me, it's guys like Steve Nash, of course, my boy, Page, Stojakovic, Dirk Nowitzki, Mark Price, Chris Mullin. What up, Mully? John Stockton. I mean, just a lot of great talent.
James outside on the wing, Davis. And they double up Davis for the three. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Davis. James has got 14.
That gives them 2 3-pointers for the game, one in each half. They add to that total pretty soon.
Phoenix calls timeout. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments. I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. 2 on the clock. Rondo on the double team. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And checking out the numbers for James. Coming off a terrific season. Putting up about 25 points per. 7 assists and 7 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every symphony needs a conductor. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
Anthony kicks to Jordan. Rondo passes to Jordan. LeBron against Johnson. LeBron dishes to Carmelo. Payne grabs the board. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Down by 12. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Here's Saric. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Anthony. Over Johnson. And yep, finally drops it, rolling around the rim. Anthony's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, amongst the best passes ever, Rondo averaged more than 11 per game for 3 straight years when he was with Boston.
Now here's Payne. He's covered by Rondo. And it's Shamet missing. Lakers leading by 14. And it's Rondo in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 5 assists tonight.
Rajon Rondo's never been a sharp shooter, but over the course of his career, he's gotten more comfortable from range.
And it's good, 2 points.
And not relying at all on the 3-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Johnson against LeBron. LeBron is doubled. And the dunk by LeBron.
This comes as no surprise. I mean, LeBron is an incredible scorer, and he knows how to do it.
It's stolen by Rondo. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Lakers. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the 4th. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. Payne out there with Paul, and it's Johnson in at the 3. Anthony, rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Payne passes to Johnson. Here's Crowder, takes it off the glass. Crowder's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Suns.
At 6'7", Jay Crowder weighs as much as some centers. He's built for contact.
Nunn looking around. To the paint, here's Howard. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Lakers lead by 17.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the time.
Rondo kicks to Howard. Here's Nunn. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express team to the rim. Folks can't be happy about that.
For rotations, I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Anthony. Monk comes in for Kendrick Nunn. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Rajon Rondo. Clock at 6. Here's Booker. Rebound the Lakers. And here's Westbrook. Howard trying to free himself up. And Westbrook gets it to go.
With a high percentage look for Westbrook, the more of these your offense can generate, the better.
Ball outside. Pass to Booker. For a number of seasons, offensive output, Greg, has been on the rise, as we've seen. But last year, it went to a whole different level.
I mean, how about 2 years ago with Dallas? They had the greatest offensive season since all the way back in 1973, averaging over 116 points per 100 possessions. Get this, last year, 7 teams beat that record.
I love Westbrook's use of the play, always creating offensive opportunities for his teammates.
Crowder against Davis. Crowder dishes to Booker. The feed to Ayton. And it's sent back by Howard.
No trespassing. Howard patrolling.
Westbrook kicks to Monk. Back to Westbrook. Los Angeles needs to get off the shot here. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
Monk, the pass to Westbrook. Lakers working the ball around now. Bobbed up there for Howard. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Lob it Howard's way. He'll find ways to finish. That's how talented of a dunker.
The Suns have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Booker finds Paul. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Pass to Monk. Takes the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Monk's got his first 3 points of the game.
Monk's being assertive off the catch. It's a challenge for the D to get up on him because he's so quick to rise and fire.
Booker dishes to Paul. And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit longer.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Marc Gasol checked in for Howard. Ken Bazemore comes in for Anthony Davis. Wayne Ellington's checked in for Malik Monk. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LeBron.
They needed someone to do the heavy lifting tonight, and he was their man, scoring every way he knows how.
The Suns making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And the pass to Payton. Johnson outside. The three. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it. And that's a shame.
To the middle. The shot's good from Gasol.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
A floater. And here's Johnson outside. Gasol with the rebound. Now here's Bazemore. Outside Gasol. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They poured it out late. Dominant showing in front of the crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, guys. Russell, congrats. How satisfying is this win?
It's great. You know, I think what we're supposed to do, we came in and competed at a high level defensively for the most part and got the win.
And you continue to keep it rolling, Russ. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.
I don't need to talk to you. I need to translate for this. So I'm excited to stand on gold. Ice spaghetti, y'all. So hard. Heat up the secret. Solitary down, solitary. Better go slide and bang. Say none of my plane for the campaign. Turn up, baby, turn up when I turn it on. Keep it loud. You know how I get to when I turn it on. Got a couple models that can't handle up and hang when I turn it on. Too fast and I ask for like don't last, don't get through it all. It's who you wanna be. Remember you won't tell nobody no. Remember you won't tell nobody no. Rose. I be out of pocket, I be acting rude. Think I gotta chill, check my attitude. When you gon' start acting brand new, baby girl, you know that's what the mans do. I be out of pocket, I be acting rude. Think I gotta chill, check my attitude. When you gon' start acting brand new, baby girl, you know that's what the mans do. Looking for trouble, I'm coming with double. And then I'm bursting your bubble. Doing whatever I want, whenever I want to. Paper beside me, I'm always ready to rumble. Oh, around acting like a fool, banging on my door. Oh, I see you last week. You tried to pass me. You ain't no athlete. Doing what I wanna do makes me comfortable. I'ma count these hundreds, bro, with no regards to you. I be out of pocket, I be acting rude. Think I gotta chill, check my attitude. When you gon' start acting brand new, baby girl, you know that's what them bands do. I be out of pocket, I be acting rude. Think I gotta chill, check my attitude. When you gon' start acting brand new, baby girl, you know that's what them bands do. Ooh, I've been trying to keep my cool. Late nights posted in the stool. Money making moves, don't know what to choose, don't know what to do.